Well, good day guys, and welcome back to another sunny day in Australia. So it's no secret that I'm a massive fan of Lone Rider gear. I've been using their moto bags for about 12 months now. On my camping trips I've been using a cheaper duffel bag on the tail rack, but I haven't really been satisfied with that. Finally pulled the trigger on a 48 litre Outlander bag. So I thought rather than do a static review on the bike, I'll throw some breakfast gear and my camera gear in there and we'll go and find somewhere nice. Who knows, we might even throw up the drone. So if you're interested in the Outlander 48 or 30 litre, stay tuned. So guys, it's that easy to attach. There's two at the front and two at the back. Okay, so once you've snapped them in, you can tighten everything up, make sure it's secure, and then roll up the straps and use the Velcro to keep everything nice and neat. Okay, so you just wrap that around there, and that stops everything flapping around. Okay, let's get the helmet on and we'll find somewhere nice for breakfast. Well guys, as you can see, it's a fantastic morning here. It's fairly nippy yet, it's only around about 12 or 13 degrees. But it will warm up a little bit later. Bear in mind we're still only in spring here in regional Victoria. Got a little bit of cloud coverage today, but when that sun pokes through, it actually is getting quite warm. So just a short ride this morning. It is actually a public holiday long weekend, so the roads will be packed everywhere. That's why I didn't bother going camping, because every campsite, caravan site, even all the wild camp spots, they'll all be busy. I'm going to wait a couple of weeks until the madness dies down, sorry, let me say. And everyone gets the lockdown restrictions out of the system, and then I'm going to take off probably down the Great Ocean Road, so that should make for a great video. I went down there at the start of the year, but I didn't have a drone, and I went with a couple of friends of mine, and they didn't really mind, but it's not fair to keep stopping everybody so that you can you know, take camera footage. So I'm going to go down by myself probably, or maybe one other, and hopefully we'll get some fantastic footage of the Great Ocean Road. It's such a nice ride down there, and there's a fantastic town called Port Campbell. Has a great organised campsite, and it's easy staggering distance back from the pub. So just coming up to my local reservoir. It's like a park, there's picnic benches and whatnot. Now it's quite early, it's only 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, so hopefully people won't be staking out their territory. People come down early to grab one of the gas barbecues and set up all the chairs, and then their friends will come later on. So I'm hoping I'll just find a nice picnic bench and we'll make some breakfast. So here we are. Here's a little bit of advice for you. If you've got one of those annoying, yappy little bloody dogs, do everyone a favour, leave it at home. Well, it's a beautiful day. It's just going to get busy. Now, that's why I'm keeping my voice down. If you haven't used one of these, this is the go-to for coffee when you're camping. I'll put a link to my video up there. I did a review on that almost a year ago. So we're not going to go right through that now. But let's get some water going and we'll have a coffee. Cheers. Nice. Okay, let's go and get the Overlander. That's what we came out here to do. So I don't want to sound like a TV commercial, but I've been using the backcountry meals for quite some time now. It's a bit like Crocodile Dundee, what Mick said. You can live on them, but they taste like shit. Actually, they don't taste too bad. And the cool thing is that all you need is a Jetboil for some hot water, and you've got breakfast. There's no washing up, everything's there. All you need is a fork, and you lick that clean, don't you? So you just get your water and put it in there, but you need to leave it for a good 10 minutes or so. So the secret to these is to make sure that you get the water right down into the corners, otherwise you end up with like dry powder. I've got a couple of buddies that are ex-army and they hang it on me for eating this, but they don't know what they're missing. Actually, I need a bit more hot water, so I'll get the Jetboil going again. So as I said, the secret is make sure you give it a good 10 minutes. It's actually not bad tucker. And it's easy. So obviously it's way too busy here to do a review and show you the features on the bike. There's too many screaming kids and yapping dogs. As I said earlier, if you've got one of those dogs, do everyone a favour and leave it at home. Anyway, I'll have my breakfast and we'll find somewhere quieter. Stay tuned. So as you saw, way too busy here, but breakfast and coffee was nice. Alright, let's go and find somewhere a little bit quieter and I'll show you the bag. finally we found a little bit of peace and quiet. Just one guy in the distance on a ride on mower or a tractor. It really is beautiful out here. I live on the top of that hill over there. I'm blessed. You're envious. Okay, let's have a look at the Lone Rider Overlander bag, 48 litre. I'm loving this bag so far. On top you've got a beaver tail, and that's fastened on with 4 of these little buckles. So you can actually run this 2 ways. You can flip it up and have the mat pocket on the top, or you can run it that way and use the molly straps there. So you've got some great functionality. As you can see, it's handy to put objects on. You might have some firewood, or for me, I'm actually using one of my GoPro clamps and I've just got it sat there and secured down. What I like about the mat pocket is you can put all your gear in there, maps and documents, but it's all hidden away. It's nice and secure from prying eyes, but when you need to get at it, you can just flip it over. If you're traveling through checkpoints, it's great. You can have it the other way up if you want to, or you can quickly detach that just to show somebody your documents. And once you pull that off, you've actually got some great waterproof pockets in here. So there's one there, sorry, there's one at the other end, and there's actually a little accessory clip inside of here somewhere if I can get it out. So you can see, great functionality. You can stick that back on when you're done with it. So let's delve in a bit closer. Comes with backpack straps, or ruck straps where I was born. It also has an alloy, aluminium or aluminum buckle that you can put a strap through to secure it and lock it to your bike. To get into the bag, there's a clip there, and you've got one on either side. The cool thing about this bag is that you don't need to take it off the bike to get at your stuff. You can just unroll it, and there you go, you can get into your gear. Now for me, with my camera gear, I can quickly just stop at the side of the road and grab my tripod, and away we go. The other cool feature, I'm not sure if you can see it, you've got a little release valve. So what you can actually do is, you know, roll it down like that and then roll it over, and you can hear that air coming out, so you can get it squished down as far as you like, and then you just clamp it in, sorry, clip it in, 2 ends and the middle, and then throw the beaver tail over. Really is a great bag. I'm really impressed with it. It's quite expensive, I'm not going to kid you there. I mean, I've been using a dry sack that I bought off AliExpress for about 40 bucks, and it's been pretty good, but I think this is offering a lot more functionality and security. The other cool thing about this is, I'm not sure if you can get it from that side, is on the inside it's actually lined out in red, so it makes it a lot easier to see your items in there. And then if we just move the camera down on this end, there's also another waterproof zip pocket. You also got molly attachment points on the front, somewhere where you can put your flag of your country. You can just pop that on there. So all in all, a great bag. I've had a pretty good morning actually. I've had a nice breakfast and some nice coffee. Now I've got to go home and do the chores. Thanks again for dropping by. I really appreciate all your support. Ride safe and have a great day.